people.
Stop killing.
Baloch people.
Stop killing.
Pashtun people.
Release, release.
Missing persons.
Release, release.
Missing persons.
Release, release.
Missing persons.
Release, release.
Missing persons.
We want
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
freedom for Baloch people.
Freedom
Freedom for
Balochistan.
freedom for
Balochistan.
freedom for release, release. Release, release.
All missing persons.
Release, release.
All missing persons. Pakistan, stop killing. Baloch people. Pakistan, stop killing. Sindhi people. Pakistan, stop killing. Pashtun people. Pakistan, stop abducting. Pakistan, stop abducting. Baloch people. Pakistan, stop abducting. Pashtun people. Pakistan, stop genocide. 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 Pakistani military, stop genocide. Pakistani military, stop genocide. Pakistani military, stop occupying our lands. Pakistani military, stop occupying our land. 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 Pakistani military, stop occupying our land.
Stop raping our land.
Yeah.
Stop raping
Our land.
Stop raping
Our land.
Stop raping
Our land.
Stop raping
Our land.
Stop raping
Our land. Start grabbing our resources. Missing persons.
Release, release,
All missing persons.
release, release,
All missing persons.
release, release.
All missing persons.
Sindhi want,
Freedom.
Sindhi want,
Freedom.
Baloch want,
Freedom.
Baloch want,
Freedom.
Pashtun want,
Freedom.
Pashtun want,
Freedom.
we want,
Freedom.
we want,
Freedom.
we want
Freedom.
justice for
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Justice for,
Shahnawaz Kumar.
justice for,
Shahnawaz Kumar.
justice for,
Shahnawaz Kumar.
justice for,
Shahnawaz Kumar.
justice for.
Shahnawaz Kumar. Pakistan, stop killing. Pakistan, stop killing. Pakistan, stop killing. Pakistan, stop abducting. Pakistan, stop abducting. Pakistan, stop abducting. Pakistan, stop genocide. Pakistan, stop genocide. Pakistan, stop
Genocide.
Pakistan, stop
Genocide.
Pakistan is committing. Pakistan is committing. Pakistan is committing.
Genocide.
Pakistan is committing.
Genocide.
Pakistani army is committing.
Genocide.
Pakistani army is committing.
Genocide.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here and show solidarity with us. This demonstration is happening on behalf of World Sindh Congress at during the parallel session, 57th session of human rights at Geneva. We raise our voices for oppressed nations. Sindhi people have been suffering from heinous crimes by Pakistan army and Pakistani regime against Sindhi people. Hundreds of people have been disappeared, and recently they have killed on the blasphemy charges Shahnawaz Kumar. Shahnawaz Kumar's crime was he never committed a crime, but on the fake ID of his Facebook, someone put a indecent remark against the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So the mullahs and the religious seminaries had protested against him. So he was brutally killed by fake encounter by police. When he was killed, next day the religious seminary mullahs came and gave flowers to the police for committing such a crime. Not only these mullahs, but local MNA Imdad Shah, who belongs from People's Party ruling in Sindh, MNA Imdad Shah also came and gave flowers and gave appreciation to the police party for committing crime and extrajudicial killing. Recently, there is IRSA Act for our water. Water is finished already on 91 accord, but recently Pakistan Army is grabbing the land. Not only they are grabbing our land to cultivate in the name of which is called Green Pakistan, and illegally they are taking 6 canals on the Indus River. So they are finishing our water as well. So from every aspect we are under occupation because we are a colonized nation, and as a colony they are committing crimes against our people. Our culture is at stake, our language is our stake, our people are our stake, and whole society has been contaminated by this Pakistan's Islamic ideology, which is so-called and promoting terrorism everywhere. So I'll request our friend who will have to speak first of all from World Sindh Congress. I'll request the Hafiza Wajoo to come and give a of the demonstration and come forward.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hidayat Report. And I'm very thankful all of our representatives from our Baloch organization being here to accommodating with people. Now, as Dr. Hidayat Bhutto already mentioned, that the inception of Pakistan, we have been colonized by the Pakistan, Pakistan, I would say. Because all the resources, all the things we taken away to develop into one particular province. So when the 75 years ago, when there was still Pakistan 1958, there was a water issue, and they have a Punjab with 3 rivers, Satluj, Beas and Ravi. They sold those 3 rivers to India, and they said they have enough water. Why the reason I'm talking about the water? Because water is life, and our province is 75% is agriculture. And since the inception of Pakistan, since water has been taken by the Punjab side, because they are the upper riparian and we are the lower riparian. Now, recently, the IRSA has made the amendment in 1991 accord. They are making 13 more dams and 6 canals they are taking from the Indus. So we already sustained the water shortage, as I mentioned, and according to 1991 accord, we take 48 ms water every year, but last 40 years we are not getting enough of our clean air. That's why the coast is always dry, and the water, the sea water is engulfing our land, Khatha, Badin, and other sides. More than 4 lakh acres from Khatha side engulfed by the sea water. And here When is the cultivation season, we don't have water unless Punjab's all canals are then filled up after the glaciers melted down, just after their own future out there, then they throw the water to the river. Even on those times when the glaciers melted down in March, April, May, June, in 4 months, they still fight for the drinking water. Now they are raping our resources in every inch of land, every drop of water, every mineral. Farmers will expect it. Gas, oil, the biggest oil fields are in Sindh. They have been taken away and the white gas goes to the Punjab. So now we let the telephone in and they make 5,600 megawatts every year and it's been taken away to the development for the Punjab. So living on that doesn't make any sense. Now we want civil justice and freedom for our people. And this water is controlled when कहते ना कि पानी नहीं है, पानी चाहिए तो फलानी बकरी लेकर आओ, फलानी गाय लेकर आओ, फलानी औरत लेकर आओ, लोग वगैरह कहते हैं जो कहते हैं they are making this kind of situation now. And there was a controversial case about it, and Convention already rejected and passed the legislation against Karabakh. Now that's the goal to make this day. So there's no water on the Indus River. How your nation more this and take it 6 canals. Food for the survive. They lands they want to make it desert and they make it fertile. The Kurdistan, 14 lakes, acres, Zameen, Kurdistan, they want to make it and they want to make it desert. So these issues are very life and death issues. This is the death warrant for people and we are protesting here in UNO and in the we'll ask them and protest on the ground land against the Karabakh. Same support we want from them to stay with us on these issues. And thank you very much for being here with us.
Pakistan, stop killing!
people.
Pakistan, stop killing!
Allah's people.
Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop objecting! Pakistan, stop objecting!
Allah's people.
Pakistan, stop objecting!
Thank you, dear Pita, for your time briefing of this demonstration. Now, I'll request our Baloch friend, Razak Baloch from UNHRC USA. Razak Baloch, come forward and say something.
Thank you very much. We are here to protest the artificial country created by British in 1947. Just imagine the conscience of British people should be to raise their voice to dismantle Pakistan. Because of this artificial country, thousands and thousands and thousands of people died in 1947 and even till today. Because of this failed state, people are still dying. We want the Pakistan must be dismantled so that the people of Sindh, people of Balochistan, people of Pashtunistan, people of Kashmir can live in peace. Because this barbarian army has controlled everything. All these dummy political parties of Pakistan are under the occupation of Punjabi army's boots. They cannot talk. They cannot do anything. Look at the parliament. Look at the political parties. Look at the judiciary. Look at the media. They have no shame. They say this is Pakistan. This is a failed state. Pakistan is already a failed state. They want to live with the wealth of Balochistan, with the wealth of Sindh, wealth of Pashtunistan, wealth of Kashmir. Another robber, which is China, entered the scene. Now China is dictating Pakistani army how to kill, and they are training Pakistani army because they are master of killing. Chinese have killed Uyghur Muslims, put them in the jail, and nobody in the world is raising their voice against China. We want China and Pakistan army should be kicked out of Balochistan. We don't need them. We want our resources to be used for the people of Balochistan, for the people of Sindh. The water belongs to Sindh, and Punjab is diverting that water to Punjab. That is not right. Now look at the mullahs. In the name of religion, they have killed a super fine human being, Shahnawaz. It is so sad. How are you going to reverse that? The only reverse should be the British and the USA dismantle this country so that we can live in peace. We can check these mullahs also. All these mullahs and death squads are created by Pakistani army. Enough is enough. General Secretary, you must be involved. When you raise your voice for other areas, Sindhis are also human beings. Baloch is also human being. Pashtun is also human being. Kashmiris are also human being. Because of Pakistan, the whole region is disturbed. The whole region is finished. You cannot raise your voice. Look at what they did in Afghanistan, what they did in Balochistan, what they did in Sindh, what they did in Pashtunistan. Enough is enough. Pakistan is not obeying United Nations rule. We are in the front of this building raising our voice. Our voice should be heard, and Pakistan should be kicked out of this United Nations building. All the nationalities must be accepted, and our seat should be in the United Nations, not Pakistan. Pakistan is an artificial country. Look what they did in Bangladesh. They are preparing another Bangladesh-type operation in Balochistan and Sindh and Pashtunistan so that they have the whole control of those lands. The land of Balochistan belongs to Baloch. The land of Sindh belongs to Sindhi people. The land of Pashtunistan belongs to Pashtun. The land of Kashmir belongs to Kashmiris. Punjabi, Pakistani army must be kicked out. That is the only solution we have. Thank you very much.
Stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop abducting. Pakistan, stop abducting.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Pashtun people.
Justice for
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Justice for
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Justice for
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Innocent Shahnawaz Kumar. Innocent
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Innocent
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Innocent
Shahnawaz Kumar.
Release
All missing persons.
Release
All missing persons.
Release
All missing persons.
Priya Kumari. Release
Priya Kumari.
Release
Priya Kumari.
Release
Priya Kumari.
Pakistan, leave our land. Pakistan, leave our
Land.
Pakistan, leave our
Land.
Pakistan, leave our
Land.
Thank you, Razak Baloch, for such a nice speech, and thank you for your support. You are with us in almost every gathering. Now, I'll request our Sindhi friend, Famida Baloch, to come forward and say a few words about this demonstration. Famida Baloch.
stop killing.
Sindhi people,
Pakistan, stop killing.
Maloj people,
Pakistan, stop killing.
Pashtun people.
Thank you so much, Ada Hidayat. Today we are here for this demonstration for our, our rights and from Sindhi people. Pakistan state from the day first, they tried to take our lands, they tried to take our own resources. So, as always, we want to raise our voice for our own peoples because since the land belongs to Sindhis, we belong to in this civilization. We want peace. We don't want terrorism in our country. We don't want terrorism in our land. And I must highlight the case of Priya Kumari here. She was abducted when she was 7. It's been 3 years now. Nobody knows where she is. We must preserve our minorities' rights in Sindh. Because as always, Sindh belongs to peaceful, peoples, and they belong, the minorities always taken forward in Muslim nation. She abducted, Priya Kumari abducted when she was with her father and they giving her peace. Now it's been 3 years. Different GITs, people, they arranged some teams, some investigations, but nobody knows where she is. It's been 3 years now. So I want to highlight Priya Kumari's case here, and I want to all, that we want to raise a voice. We want to raise our voice for the international communities to release all disappeared people in Sindh. And we want to here to continue our struggle, and we will continue till we will win. Thank you so much.
Justice for justice.
Priya Kumari. Priya Kumari.
Justice for
Nasrullah Gadani.
Justice for
Nasrullah Gadani.
Justice for
Nasrullah Gadani.
Thank you very much, Arif Hamida. Now I'll request our journalist friend and France with Asian Human Rights Forum, Arif. He has been great supporter for us. Arif belongs to you.
Pakistan stop extremism. Pakistan stop extremism. Pakistan stop extremism. Pakistan stop. Pakistan stop.
Religious extremism.
Pakistan stop.
Religious extremism.
Dear friends, first of all, thanks World Sindh Congress for giving me this opportunity to speak about my land. Sindh is my land. I was born there. I was brought up there, and I must tell you that I have seen very much of the world, but I have never seen a land like Sindh. My country is so beautiful, but destroyed by terrorist Punjabi army of Pakistan. My sister presented case of Sindh's water. I will summarize it in very short. The name of the river is Sindh River, Indus River, but we don't get water. The water is taken all by Punjab. We get Sindh water very much when there are floods. When there are floods, the water is released from Punjab to save Punjab, and Sindh is destroyed with the very same water which we don't get when we need it, which is ours. Because historically this is Indus River. It is not Punjab River. We don't get it. So this is the short story of water. Coming to Priya Kumari, Sindh has always been a secular, pluralistic society, such a beautiful people, and now destroyed by Punjab's designed Islamic extremism in Sindh. I was brought up in Sindh in 70s. I never saw Islamic extremism in Sindh. But now we see that Sindh is designed Islamic extremist country. Ladies and gentlemen, all the Maulvis, the priests, the mullahs in Sindh come from Punjab. You will not find a single Sindhi Maulvi because Sindhis don't believe in extremism. But Punjabi Maulvis take over the mosques in Sindh and radicalize the youth, and so the minorities in Sindh are living such a danger. I met a Sindhi Hindu, and he left Pakistan with his family. I asked him, I said, what were you doing in Sindh? And he said that I had 10 shops in Karachi. I said, then why did you leave? He said, to save my daughter, because my daughter was not safe. So this is the situation where Sindhis are living. And all the notorious Maulvis in Sindh are Punjabis, and they train their boys to abduct Sindhi girls, minority Sindhi girls, convert them and marry them to the abductor, the one who abducted them. Ladies and gentlemen, Sindh's case is very serious case. Balochistan, Pakhtunistan, all these are occupied lands in Pakistan, and we want nothing else but independence. Only independence is our solution. We want our country in our hands, and we are ready to sacrifice anything and everything for the sake of our country. Jai Sindhu Desh.
Nare, 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 Sindh.
Sindh.
Nare, 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 Sindh.
Sindh.
Nare, 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 Sindh. Pakistan, stop. Pakistan, stop.
Genocide.
Pakistan, stop.
Genocide.
Pakistan, stop killing. Pakistan, release.
All missing persons.
Pakistan, release.
All missing persons.
Pakistan, release.
All missing persons. Thank you very much. Now I'll request our another journalist friend. He's exiled in France. Taha Siddiqui. Please come forward.
No to religious extremism. No to
Religious extremism.
Pakistan, stop.
Religious extremism.
Pakistan, stop.
Religious extremism.
Pakistan, stop.
Religious extremism.
Sorry. So, thank you first of all for World Sindh Congress for having us all here and uniting us under this banner. At the same time, when a very important UN Human Rights Council meeting is happening, which is behind us, I think it is very appropriate and pertinent that we all gather here and raise awareness about the oppression that is ongoing in Pakistan. A lot was being said here about how there is religious extremism on the rise in Sindh and across Pakistan. I think this is a policy that Pakistan has been adopting for Islamizing the population that it did in Balochistan before. It has done that in Khyber, and now it is trying to Islamize Sindh also because at the end of the day, this Islamization policy is sort of a counter that the Pakistani state tries to employ to counter ethnic nationalism that we have of the indigenous people from Sindh, from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa or from Balochistan, and they use these Islamists the Islamist mullahs from Punjab or this ideology that is imported from places like Saudi Arabia with the nexus of the Salafists and the Wahhabis who bring this ideology to Pakistan and then Islamize the population. And the consequence of this Islamization policy is what we're seeing with what we saw with Dr. Shahnawaz Kumar, who was killed by the police in a fake encounter only because of some fake blasphemy allegations. And we're seeing this rising trend of the police actually killing blasphemy suspects, which shows that even the police now has been Islamized and radicalized by the Pakistani state, and which is a very dangerous new trend that we're seeing, that the suspects are not even anyone who's even suspected of blasphemy. Earlier we saw that there was mob lynchings, but now the police themselves are taking the law into their own hands and killing these people in custody without any judicial process, due process of law and order. So we need to raise our voice about that, and we see with Dr. Shahnawaz also, not just the fact that he was killed in a police shootout, later on his dead body was not allowed to be buried, which is brutality at its extreme level, and this is happening in a land which is considered to be very peaceful, which is a land of Sufis, in Sindh, where this is happening. And this Islamization has also another effect and impact, which is in the issue of the forced conversions. As we see that in Sindh, we're seeing that young Hindu women are being forcibly abducted and converted, and because of that, many Hindus have to flee from Sindh. I've traveled extensively to the areas of Umarkot when I used to live in Pakistan to report, and I saw how the local indigenous Hindu population was being eradicated, and there was a demographic change by Islamists being brought from other places, and they forcibly abducting Hindu women and Hindu young women, sometimes young children, and abducting them. And there is one very famous person that everybody knows the name of. He's been part of the parliament, who's called Mia Mitha, who has photos with the last army chief celebrating his sort of glorification. The Pakistani military glorifies this person who's well known and is involved in forcible abduction of little minor Hindu girls. So we need to raise our awareness about all these issues, and this policy of Islamizing the Pakistani state policy of Islamizing different populations across the country, and its consequences that we're facing now in the form of forced conversions, in the form of blasphemy, killings that we're seeing, and in other formats. Nowadays, we're also seeing, from what I hear on the ground, the schools, the public schools in Sindh are almost non-existent, but there are now madrasas being opened everywhere across Sindh, which is another alarming trend, to have these religious seminaries to radicalize our children and to Islamize those children, just for the sake of uniting them under this Islamic banner of because Pakistan itself is a very insecure state. It has come under existence under a very insecure sort of existence, with very dysfunctional sort of past history as a post-colonial state. So today it uses Islam as a tool to unite people, and we are seeing grave consequences of this policy. And I think not just Pakistanis here, but the rest of the world need to sort of be aware of this and to pay heed to it, because it is going to get out of hand. It's already getting out of hand, and we must raise our voice for this. Thank you so much.
Pakistan!
For your kind words. Now I will request our World Sindh Congress friend Abdul Nagari to come forward and say a few words from World Sindh Congress. Abdul Nagari.
Justice for! Justice for! Justice for!
Hello friends, thank you so much. We gathered here today at Broken Chair in front of United Nations on 25th of September 2024 to tell United Nations and international forums of our sufferings, oppression and occupations by Pakistan. Atrocities by Pakistan on Sindh are ongoing since 77 years. Every day is full of sufferings and full of sorrow. It's hard to present all violations of basic human rights by Pakistan in few minutes. We are here again today to remind this office, United Nations, of his own job and responsibilities to take action on Pakistan to stop brutal atrocities on Sindhi nation. Pakistan continuously keeps supporting religious extremism in Sindh under fake blasphemy laws, causing lot of hell to Sindhi nation. Recently, Dr. Shahnawaz Kumbhar of Amarkot has been victim of this. He was blamed of fake blasphemy via Facebook, which he denied and said the Facebook account is not even in his use for years. It has been hacked. Local police and local state-supported religious touts put lot of pressure onto his family and friends, threatened them, find him to get arrested for his safety and investigation. Family and friends managed to find him and he was arrested in Karachi. Instead of bringing him into court for justice and to give him chance to explain his innocence, he was extrajudicially killed under custody by police under fake encounter. Local police, CIA police, SSP and DIG were directly involved in killing of Dr. Shahnawaz, and they did not feel ashamed of violating their own oath of providing people safety and security. They were proud of committing this crime and there was celebration. What a shame. They did not kill Dr. Shahnawaz Kumbhar. The local religious touts did not allow family to bury his body in local graveyards. They took control of body from family, burnt his body because touts were fear-free and higher ranked police were supporting them. Poor family, scared family, kept their innocent loved one's burnt body running around to find place where they can bury his body as touts were continuously following them. Can world understand how painful event was this for family, parents and his kids? Finally, family managed to take his body far away and buried him. Shame, shame, shame. This is not only a case, this is just recent so tragic moment for family, friends and all Sindhi nation. This is ongoing since 77 years. Thousands of human rights activists have been extrajudicially killed just because they were raised voice against basic human rights. Violation in Sindh. Thousands of human rights activists have been forcefully disappeared by security agencies and extrajudicially killed under custody, and hundreds of people are still missing in Sindh. Courts are not being able to provide justice, but acting as a puppet of security agencies, and this is how it's ongoing in Sindh, like endless suffering, and this office is silent too. This office should press on Pakistan now to end human rights violations on indigenous Sindhi nation. I thank you and GSM. Thank you.
Nare, Nare, Nare Sindh.
Thank you very much, Abdul Dagari, for your kind comment and the nice speech. Now I will request our Pakhtun friend Fazal Afridi from PTM Europe. Fazal Afridi has been supporting us and he is with us. Thank you very much, Fazal Afridi. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, World Sindh Congress, for organizing this important event in front of the United Nations Human Rights Council headquarters. We have gathered here in front of this building. We have a question. How can a state, a member of the United Nations, and particularly a member of the United Nations Human Rights Council also, so blatantly violate and abuse the basic fundamental rights of its own people? involved in gross human rights violations, enforced disappearances, extrajudicial killings, and torture. And torture is equivalent to genocide, and it's systematic. Not a single institution or a person has been held accountable either by the government of Pakistan, its compromised courts, or the international community. What's the reason? During every session we are here to inform the world about these atrocities, these war crimes and crimes against humanity committed by Pakistan and its military. But nobody is listening to our cries. What's the reason? Why we are not giving the basic fundamental rights, including the right to self-determination, to these historical nations who are not satisfied with this unnatural state of Pakistan? In this regard, we Pashtuns are also fighting the same cause as our Baloch and Sindhi brothers. In this regard, PTM has planned a grand jirga, grand assembly of the Pashtun people, to devise a strategy how can we combat these gross human rights violations committed by Pakistan Army. How can we restore our sovereignty on our natural resources? For that purpose, for the first time in the history of Pakistan, PTM has been contacting all the Pashtuns across tribal lines. We are not giving the right to a few nationalist parties to decide our fate, because these nationalist parties, they organize such jirgas and then in the evening go back to the ISI and Pakistan Army and tell them that okay, we have organized this jirga, but nothing will happen. This time they are not the main stakeholders in this jirga. Every person in a small village is a stakeholder in this jirga. Every journalist, every academician, every professor, every lawyer and journalist is a party and a stakeholder in this jirga, and it will determine the fate of the Pashtun people. So everything other distinguished speakers have spoken in detail, so I will not go into details, and I was here just to inform you what is happening in Pashtun land. Thank you very much, World Sindh Congress, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
For your kind words. Now I'll request our another Baloch friend from Iran, Nasser Bolodi, to come forward. He's from Balochistan, People's Party of Iran. Nasser Bolodi, come forward.
Thank you very much. My name is Arif, and I come from the side of Balochistan, and of course I see here many familiar faces. We have been all struggling here against tyranny and disappearance and killing and the occupation of our land by different countries in that region. As it was talking here, we faced different kind of tyranny from oppression and many other kind of separation from the state, be it economical, be it disappearance, be it extrajudicial killing. And as we are hearing the United Nations complaining, of course, until now it has gone nowhere. But this is something that we do not have to give up, because we are fighting peacefully for our right. As here it was mentioned, there is the religious discrimination. Sometimes people talk to us in the Iranian side of Balochistan, there because you have the Sunni and Shia factor. I always say there is no Shia and Sunni factor. The Baloch in Pakistan are Sunni, but they are oppressed and suppressed the same, like Baloch in Iran. Because we have the states that are not created naturally. They are the states created by the British Empire. As we know, there is the Golden Spit Line, Doran Line, and the Sindh itself, half of its population was forced to leave the country and still the Hindus there in Sindh facing many kinds of brutality. We see here that people, because being Sindhi, they are abducted, they are killed, they are forced to convert to Islam. Well, everybody has the freedom of religion should be part of any country. But we see in Pakistan is not happening. And as we see when Pakistan use Islam as a political tool, the political Islam, we see it is not only destroying the country, the land like Balochistan and Sindh, it is destroying the whole Pakistan, the whole kind of Afghanistan and whole Iran. And this is what I think this is a struggle the whole people of that region has come on. Our struggle simply did not disappear when British left that area, but because British left a legacy of division, legacy of using Islam as a political tool. And this still is continuing. So that's why we all have to work together to find a way to go from this bad situation that all of us facing in different ways. I mean, all of us could have been in our own countries. Why coming here, campaigning, as was said here, all those nations, all those people there should have representatives. This is called United Nations. It should not be united of the states, the brutal state of the states like Iran and Pakistan and Afghanistan, whichever other countries that are tyrannical and are oppressing their own people. There should be criteria. You should be accepted by your own people, not only part of your people. And you should not use the ethnic and religious things to suppress people. This is, I think, what all of us has to fight. And I wish you good luck, and I'm very happy to be here after some time together with my friends from Sindh. Of course, we Sindh and Baloch always have a good relationship, and it's very easy for me to say that I'm also from Sindh. Thank you very much.
For your kind words. And now we are concluding this demonstration, and for concluding remarks and the final speech will be from Secretary General of World Sindh Congress, Lakudwana, come forward and conclude this demonstration. Lakudwana.
Dear friends, in human history, nations go through periods of suffering and occupation and slavery. Any suffering, any pain is a pain. But we honestly tell you that these 77 years slavery of Sindhi people is the worst in the entire history of Sindhi nation. Sindhi nation has existed for not hundreds of years, thousands of years. And it is in the occupation of something that was created artificially only 77 years. My Sindhi friends and other speakers, they talk about situation in Sindh and Balochistan and Pakhtunkhwa and the entire Pakistan, that what's happening. It is the country, like there are many other countries in the world which are run by military. But to be honest, there is no other country which is run by military to that extent as it is Pakistan. And as Arif told, it is called Sindh River. But Sindh doesn't get water, not only for agriculture. People don't get water even for drinking. The Supreme Court says that the water that Sindhi people drink, 80% of the people drink, that's not suitable even for animal consumption. And it's got huge implications. The forests are destroyed, the lands are taken, the villages are destroyed, the communities are displaced. I mean, have you heard in anywhere else in the world that the army needs millions of acres, not hundreds, not thousands. They want millions of acres. There isn't any army in the world which... Last year, they basically encircled a village called Madi Jalbani. And they said these people, they've got weapons. They fired indiscriminately, they killed 4 people. And what has happened this year, these lands got vacated and now they are building a cantonment. And then, not only they are taking every resource, our lands, the nature that gave us for billions of years. And my ancestors, for example, Karujar mountain, it is 2 billion year old, they want to cut it because they need money. What my ancestors built for thousands of years, my culture, my language, my tolerance, our harmony, our prosperity, our happiness, they want to take everything. And today, we the people who have got commonality that we all suffer, we stand here, we want to tell the United Nations and the international community. The case, it is not only human rights violations, yes there are human rights, it is case of genocide. It is case of the denial of the most fundamental right, is the right to life. If a person is not alive, it doesn't matter if there is get the rights or not. They are denying that. We request you, as a minimum, suspend the membership of Pakistan. And we take this responsibility, the Sindhi people, the Baloch people, the Pashtun people, that if we do not prove our case, because there are not 1,000 incidents, there are not hundreds, there are millions of incidents of violation. If we do not prove our case beyond any doubt, hang us, we are ready to drop. So suspend the membership of Pakistan, establish not only one, because there are so many things are happening, a special committee for investigation of these crimes. If you don't do it and we continue to suffer, what the people of Sindh, Balochistan and Pakhtunkhwa should think, that you are also as helpless as we are. But for us, there is no other option except to stand with our people who are suffering, who are dying. We will stand with them and will continue our struggle until we bring dignity, peace and freedom for them. And once again, on behalf of World Sindh Congress, I'm really grateful to all of you. Thank you very much.